Hello everyone, welcome to the Elliott Wave Forex.com YouTube channel. This is Henry. Today is Tuesday, October 27th. The time is around 3:30 a.m. GMT. Today we'll be looking at XJO. This is the chart of the ASX 200. It's an Australian index. Over here, we can see the index is pulling back as a 3 swing so far, ABC, and looking to reach this blue box area here. Okay, looking to reach this blue box area in which we could expect support from here, right? We could support from here for at least a three-ways reaction, if not going to a new high. All right, so this is called to be a wave 4, and therefore we still have a chance to do one more push higher in the wave 5 to the upside, as long as this pivot 5779 still remains intact. Now let's take a look at the higher degree and get an idea where we are, and also alternate if any. So here we got this 3 in black, the same 3 in black you see before, and this is the 2 in black over here. Okay, so that means this is the 1, and we are looking to finish the 4, right? Now if you take a look here, that means we are talking about the rally that started from September 22nd, a 5 waves rally that starts from September 22nd. Now notice here we got a couple of other things, information in the 4-hour chart. Notice we continue to make a higher high since we bottom in March, right? Since we bottom on March 23rd, we continue to make a higher high in ASX, and you can think of this rally here as a, let's say, a 5 ways up. All right, and if you think of it as a 5 ways up within the same cycle, right, within the same cycle, so that means somewhere along here is 1 2 3, and this is probably the September 22nd is some sort of wave 4 from March, and that means we are now within the wave 5 from March, right? So wave 5 subdivides into another 5 waves, right? 1 2 3, and we are ending 4, and then one more push higher to finish a 5 ways up from September 22nd, which can potentially end the entire cycle from here as well. Okay, now a couple of things here. If this is truly still only wave 4, that means now you can see first of all how extended this is. So I think it's reasonable to assume this is only wave 3, and now we are in the wave 4. It is quite reasonable. Now wave 4 ideally does not go below 50% of the wave 3. Now we are getting there, getting near the 50%. If it continues to go down, all right, we might need to question again. We might need to reassess whether this is really going to extend higher in a wave 5 or not. But ideally it should not break below 50%, because that will become a little bit too big for a wave 4. Now in the classical Elliott wave theory, this wave 4 should not overlap with wave 1, but of course it can be a diagonal, right? It could be a diagonal, even though it doesn't look like a diagonal, but again, we can also use that principle if it doesn't overlap with wave 1, which is more or less at the 50% basically, right? So I think if it is really going to extend higher, we should see a decision soon whether it will or will not extend on the upside. Now if it does not extend higher, and if it continues to go down like this, we have to sort of label it like this. So we need to place 3 and 4 maybe somewhere here. Okay, that means we may have already ended this cycle from September, right, as a 5 waves, right? Now if we ended this cycle, we got two choices. Either this 5 waves only ends with 1 of 5, so this could be with 1 of 5 from the March. That means the correction here is going to be ending with 2 of 5, and then again we continue to go up, okay, as long as September 22nd is holding. Another option is going to be that this entire decline, this entire rally is finished, right? That will be another option. If let's say if the decline here starts to get too big, right? Then the other option is this entire move is finished, and if that's the case, then we can already start the bigger pullback to correct the March low. Okay, so those are some of the other alternates options, but don't get confused with alternates, right? And people sometimes get confused when I explain the alternates. Alternate is there so that you don't think of market as something that is 100% probability, right? It's always not going to be 100%. You always have to know what the alternate is. This way, everybody then has to manage their risk because nothing is 100% in the market, right? And again, the primary view is the same. The primary view is calling this to be a wave 4. So if so, we should be getting support soon. Again, ideally should not go below 50%. Ideally doesn't overlap with this. And we should get support soon for at least a 3-ways reaction higher, if not going to new high. So hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you do like to check our service, we have 14 days free trial. The link is provided in the description below, okay, in the YouTube video below, and I'll see you all again next time. Have a nice day, everyone.